Good afternoon. This is Tammy Costrini from Insurance Advisors Direct. And today we have Mike from Allstate, and he is going to talk to us about the relationship with HealthSherpa and how we can maximize our supplemental sales along with ACA. So Mike, I will go ahead and let you have the floor.
Thanks so much. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share my screen here. There we go. Fantastic.
Great.
All right. So good afternoon or good evening or good morning to anybody out there who's watching this video or attending live. My name is Mike Litzman. I'm the Director of Individual Health Sales. I'm here with Caden Bradbury. He's the National Sales Manager. The two of us support you guys with all questions, underwriting questions, quoting tools, sales strategies, whatever you need during this open enrollment and moving forward. My direct contact information is flashed here on the screen. So please feel free to reach out if you have any questions moving forward. So our QR codes are here too. You can always book time on our calendars. So you might know Allstate as all things individual. We like to say complementary solutions for all ages and really all agents as well. Since we have quite a few products on our shelf here on the individual side or under 65, we're going to really be focusing in on our accident plan today, as well as dental. And then we do have quite a few products on the senior market, MedSup, DVH, and final expense. We won't be touching on those today, but feel free to reach out to us with any questions moving forward. We at Allstate really love the one-legged stool as an example. We talk about it because we like to think of a standalone core health plan, whether that's a short-term medical policy, a fixed benefit policy, a group plan, an ACA plan. It all works really well, but if you don't have the other legs of that stool to better support you, you could really lose your balance. And what does that mean for our customers? It means their wallet is really affected when they don't have those other things to better support them, right? So we like to call them the MOOPs, okay? Maximum out-of-pockets. Your clients could really be on the hook for thousands of dollars, unfortunately, with these core health plans, because they do leave those gaps of protection with those high deductibles and co-insurance amounts. Your client's probably already facing some sort of emotional impact from a catastrophic claim. God forbid that happens. We're trying to eliminate that financial impact as best as we can. So really, what's that alternative for our customers? We're trying to use supplemental policies to add additional support or legs to that stool. By cross-selling some of our plans, we're going to talk about accident plans, cancer, heart, and stroke, and dental plans. You'll be able to fill those gaps and just better protect your customers from those maximum out-of-pockets. So let's see here what else we offer. All of these plans are standalone plans, which I love. So you don't need to look elsewhere. Hey, we need 5 different plans. You know, you have a group plan, it doesn't mix with an Allstate plan. All of these can be sold on their own, whether it's an ACA plan, short-term indemnity. They're all standalone plans. And what I really love about all of the plans that we're going to talk about today is when they're sold and actually utilized, you're going to see your acquisition costs improve because customers see the value in them. And in turn, the retention will increase, and you're going to see a whole lot more referrals generated throughout your book of business, which is a win-win for you as an agent and you and your customers. So the first plan that we're talking about today is our plan enhancer. At its core, this is an accident plan. I can't stress this enough. It is a guaranteed issue plan. It is for everybody. Whether you have an STM plan, a fixed benefit plan, an ACA plan, doesn't really matter. What I love about it is it's got that GI. It is guaranteed issue. Now, where it starts is that accident medical expense. It's got a low $250 deductible. That's for your trip and fall. I broke my leg. I went to the hospital, right? Instead of spending all that money on your deductible, the plan enhancer will kick in minus your deductible and pay for those benefits. Now you can select a pretty wide range of benefits going from $2,500 all the way up to $17,500 just to pair with some of those bronze plans that are out there on the marketplace. There's no network restriction. They can pick any doctor, pick any hospital, which is why we love this plan so much. Guaranteed issue, no network restrictions. Now there's two riders that you can add to this plan to better insulate your customers. The first one's going to be our cancer, heart, and stroke rider. That's going to be a lump sum benefit for first ever diagnosis of cancer, heart attack, or stroke. And the second rider that you can add is our sickness hospitalization rider. First ever covered hospital admission 24 hours or more in the hospital due to a sickness. Now, we saw a lot of claims with the sickness hospitalization rider, most recently with COVID in the last few years. So it's really been utilized really well. You put all three together, the two riders plus the core plan of the accident medical expense, a great way to really protect your customers from those high maximum out-of-pockets. Now, the pricing on a plan enhancer is extremely well. For those of you who are in my home state right now, who are in Florida, this is a fantastic plan. For example, there are some states where pricing will be better on our TrioMed, which is a very similar plan. Again, it's guaranteed issue. It will have 3 different builds that are guaranteed issue. Starts at $2,500, goes to $5,000, and then our maximum level, which is $10,000. It's available in pretty much most of our states here, and it's a fantastic plan to add to your portfolio. In a quick recap, TrioMed combines your accident medical expense, a critical illness component, and an accidental death and dismemberment coverage all rolled into one. The AME portion, or the accident medical expense portion, has that $250 deductible, just like that plan enhancer. On the critical illness component, there are 3 possible payouts depending on the severity. And you'll see here a life association membership is included on these plans. The life association is going to give you free unlimited telemedicine consultations with a licensed practitioner at no cost to your customers. A really great benefit included on our TrioMed. To take a look at the 3 different categories we have here for critical illness, it just depends on the covered condition, and depending on each situation, this plan pays anywhere between 25% and all the way up to 100% of that benefit level that you selected. Benefit range can start with a heart attack and go all the way up to some sort of organ transplant. We have quite a few dental plans out there in the marketplace. I'm only going to focus in on our Prime plan. Reason being, its retention is extremely high compared to our Value and our Plus. Prime plan is fantastic for those people looking for their covered dependents, 18 and younger, with that orthodontia. So you'll see here orthodontia is covered on our Prime plan. First year 15%, second year 50%, with a maximum of $1,000. Now you've kind of seen these plans before. They're out there in the marketplace. I'm not going to say that it's anything special because our really special dental plan is our copay 2. Take a look on the right-hand side. The first place I always like to start is that waiting period because it's so important for people for them to get those services as soon as possible. And we don't have any waiting periods. We've seen in the marketplace those major tier 1s and major tier 2s have 6 months, 9 months, even a year waiting period for you to get those procedures done. We have no waiting periods on any of these procedures. So if I sign someone up for a dental plan copay 2, for tomorrow, they can go to the dentist on Friday and get their procedures done, including a crown. You'll see here a major tier 2 service in year 1 is that $500 amount. That will be no waiting period. So if someone calls you and says, I need to get a crown done, not a problem. You can get it done as soon as the policy gets active. There is no waiting period. Customer will pay that $500 copay. These benefits get better in year 2. That crown will now only be $350. Take a look at the bottom. There is no maximum. Customers can keep using this plan. There is no annual maximum on any of our plans here. So a really great benefit for copay plan 2. And what I really love is our preventative services as well, right? That fluoride treatment, the examination, the x-rays, all of that is included in the preventative services. And starting from day 1, it is no cost to the customer starting with day 1. So a really great benefit when you take a look at those preventative services, the waiting period, and the annual maximum, a perfect plan for your customers. Now you see at the top, there's a 15% premium discount on dental when you bundle it with another policy. There is a requirement currently for you to bundle that, which is why we give out that 15% discount. You'll see here with pricing what that looks like. So if you're looking at the dental only, came out to about $40 per month for that dental plan. We gave you a 15% discount, bringing it down to $34 every month. Let's say you added that plan enhancer that I was talking about earlier. You might see that it's only $8 a month, making the total $42 a month for both plans. So you essentially got that plan enhancer or accident plan for an additional $2 a month. So please take a look at that pricing, what that looks like, because a really great dental plan that shouldn't be missed because there's nothing like it out there in the marketplace. We just rolled out a new plan for Allstate Health Access. What this is a really strong product to add to your portfolio. Really quick overview for you. It provides your customers with set dollar amounts to help with healthcare costs. Okay, there's 6 different levels that we have, including a guaranteed issue plan. Pretty easy. It has no lifetime limits. It uses the First Health Network, a really strong network out there. Where I'm going to focus in on is you're going to get benefits day 1, and I'm going to look at this metal gap plan because it pairs extremely well for those ACA customers. You see here at the top, a hospital admission is going to be $6,000 in a payout. And once per year. You might ask, hey, why is it only once per year? Well, we figured that on the ACA plans that you're choosing, that is going to suffice for those payouts to meet those deductibles, right? These plans only get better. We do have that Core and Plus. However, what's going to fit your customers on the ACA plans is going to be the metal gap, hence the plan. Some additional benefits that you see here. We did beef up and give additional benefit for those emergency services, emergency room, ambulance, ground, and air. Really great benefits. And we also included some urgent care visits, just in case you're not able to go to the emergency room and would prefer to go to those urgent cares. Now, enrollment is right around the corner. I can't believe an open enrollment is here. It came up really fast for us. I don't know about you. Summer just kind of came and went. But what's really exciting that came out of this summer is 2 really great brands and big forces in the industry came together to create a really fantastic ACA enrollment with supplements in a bundled shopping cart experience. Now, in the next week or so, you should be getting an email with how to register, get this up and running. It is just such an exciting time for both companies to release this. And it's the first iteration of a bundled shopping cart experience that I think you'll find pretty seamless. This is only going to be available in 33 states, those federally marketplaces. Those are going to be the only states as it stands today. As there's more state expansion, federally and with HealthSherpa, then we will add them as well. Now, I want you to take a look at what this actually looks like moving forward. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share here exactly what this looks like. So you might be familiar with this screen. This is our quoting platform on our new quotes. I'm going to go ahead and just put a 1/1 effective date. And I'm just going to put here Florida, my home state. And I'm going to just go easiest path forward for pretty much everything going forward. So if I wanted to take a look at a health on exchange plan, I'm going to accept the consumer consent statements, answer all of the questions. Again, I'm going to go really happy path, do a little bit of a subsidy, not a full subsidy here with $50,000 for the income. And let's have this plan start on January 1st. And let's take a look at what those plans might be. There are plenty of sliders that you'll be able to use to filter out certain companies, as well as the plan levels, the metal levels, and the plan types. You can filter all of this fun stuff out because there are quite a few plans out there, a total of 168 plans. You also see here what the estimated subsidy amount is and the cost share reduction. You can edit that answer, change the amount, and it will provide you with updated subsidy amounts. Where the magic really happens is when you add it to the cart. So let's say I was taking a look at this bronze plan for $173 a month. You'll see here the information pops up on the right-hand side. If we want to add a plan to the cart, let's go ahead. I'll just add that prime plan that we were talking about earlier. We've now added that plan. I'm going to skip any of the vision riders for today. Let's say I want to add another plan. Let's go with the plan enhancer, add a $10,000 amount to fulfill that deductible. There we go. Here are those riders that pop up: cancer, heart and stroke, sickness and hospitalization, or we can add all three. Let's go ahead. We'll add all three for $21 a month. Now you can see here on the right-hand side, it gives us our cart. Total subs are $65. It gave us that discount for bundling here. And then you'll see here the total monthly premium as well. So a really easy way for you to tell your customers, hey, for X amount of dollars every single month, I can give you this bronze plan as well as supplemental plans that can better protect you and your family if something catastrophic were to happen. Now, a great way to pitch that, hey, let's go ahead and get this started. We're going to hit that apply button. Let's go ahead and put in some information. It will redirect us into the HealthSherpa platform here. I'm going to just try and get through this super fast because the truth is, you've seen this before. It looks exactly like HealthSherpa. It's going to look and feel just like HealthSherpa. It's going to look to see if there are any applications out there on the marketplace. It did fine because I have quite a few out there. I'm just going to hit create new application. It's going to give me the privacy consents. I'm going to say I have everything. I already have it. Again, I'm going happiest path forward. Now, you've seen all of this before. You would go through home address, contact information, the household, some additional questions, finalize, and enroll that customer in that plan. Now, where the magic seems to happen the best is when you are finished and hit this button in the top, it'll bring you here. And guess what? It brings you back exactly at the correct spot to finalize that application for the dental policy that we're talking about, as well as that plan enhancer for $10,000. It'll always drop you right back off in the application screen for those supplemental plans that you finished. Go ahead, answer all of these questions, finish up the general information, get to the billing, plan, signing, and you're all set. And you've given your customer that peace of mind by giving them supplemental plans while also giving them that ACA enrollment. I am going to go back into the tool here so you can see the dashboard as well. I always like to show that as well so you can kind of see it's very similar to HealthSherpa. You have a clients tab, a leads tab, where you can go jump right back into all of these plans and go back in and take a look at those unpaid binders, things like that, any action that's needed, at-risk AORs. So very, very similar to kind of what I would call standard HealthSherpa. Okay. I'm going to go back into the presentation here. Now, again, those plans, the HealthSherpa integration will be here probably in the next week or so. So be on the lookout for those emails. And while we're at it, we're going to talk about Q4, which started on 10/1/2024. So we're a couple weeks in here. We do have a supplemental bonus going on. 15 applications will get you in the door. All of our supplemental plans, including that Medigap plan that I was showing you earlier. So those supplemental plans can be a dental plan, plan enhancer, TrioMed. You'll see here we did make a distinction between credit card and ACH. 15 will get you in the door, and you'll start getting $20 for an ACH payment method as well. So all of a sudden you're getting a $300 bonus in tier 1, and then all the way up to tier 3. A fantastic $60 bonus for each one of those. Now, there is a monthly minimum of $20 per month on the supplemental sale. So as you saw with the plan enhancer, when I was going through that demonstration, it just got above that $20 monthly premium, especially because I'm here in Florida. If I had not added those riders, it wouldn't have qualified, probably under that $20 amount. While we're at it with our bonuses in Q4, we also added a fixed benefit bonus as well. This is an ACA alternative. If you have any questions about Allstate Health Access or Foundation Health, which are our fixed benefit plans, please reach out to us directly. This way we can give you some additional support and help during open enrollment this season. We do have our top producer conference going on. It ends on 12/31/2024. Location is 𝗁𝗏𝗄, Mexico. And we did this last year, and we took a huge survey of everybody who went. And I think it was like 94% of people said, don't go anywhere else. Let's go back to Mexico. Let's go back to 𝗁𝗏𝗄, because it was the best trip that they had had. So we're doing it again. We listened to you. We want to do it again. The contest again will run all the way through December 31st. All of the plans that I just showed you count for double annualized premium. So you definitely, there's time to qualify. We're taking the top 50 agents plus their guests, and really excited. Hope to see you out there. I know Caden and I are really excited to see everyone again. I'm going to flash our contact information up here one last time. This way you have it. And I definitely want to give some time just in case there's any questions that have popped up along the way or anything like that. Happy to answer them here before we get wrapped up.
Thank you so much, Mike. I do not see any questions. So if anybody is on and has any last minute questions, go ahead and enter them. Just a reminder, this is such a great tool. We're already used to using HealthSherpa, and it's a great reminder to us to offer them these additional products at the same time that helps protect their out-of-pocket exposure. I think every year it becomes more and more important that we offer that to everybody. We see many people who, no matter what, they want to go for those zero premium plans, but they've got those high deductibles and out of pockets, and these are perfect additions to add in. So very excited to see this relationship and partnership, and just remind me of how they will sign up to have that connection.
Yeah, really good
Is it
question.
through the contracting?
Yeah, so we will be sending out emails in the coming weeks with how to sign up. So be on the lookout from an email from us, from Allstate, on how to sign up, log in, because there will be a separate login for it. And then for those of you who still want to utilize your HealthSherpa access and your customer database, we will have that import-export button available. So if you enroll somebody through our portal, you can hit that export button and bring it right into kind of the standard Sherpa experience that you're used to as well. So be on the lookout for those emails.
Fantastic. And again, if you are not currently appointed for these Allstate benefits, please reach out to me so we can get that contracting to you, because you will be able to offer plans on the under 65 side as well as the over 65 side. And it is a little different if you have the Allstate MedSup, different contracting. So be sure to reach out to me with any questions that you have, or to Mike and Caden. They're a great resource. And I do not see any questions, so I want to thank you both for your time today, and we look forward to a great partnership with you.
Thanks so much for having us. And again, if anyone has any questions, please reach out to us. We are here to support you. Don't call our 1-800 number. Give us a call. We really want to make sure that you're supported during the craziest time of the year as best as we can. Thanks so much for joining today.
Thank you. Take care, everybody.